from the very beginning, and that's not what this is with Rooster. But I would imagine that this might provide more value to them regardless of what happens. Quite the contrast. Oh, Cadian being very patient, but Shush is here as well. See how many one taps he's got in him as he makes it a 4-on-4. ASAP be able to create some more space for the squad, but they know everybody else is on banana, and there are still some intel for Heroic as Down is in that second mid position. Looking for more as they consider their options. One will be collected. Very proactive Heroic, some more presence shown. So this is like a plan C now for Rooster at this point. The rotation's been spotted to some degree, but the pistol, they'll abuse the numbers. All about the headshots in that pistol, really. Gabby baiting for Tessis now, who's waiting for the perfect moment to strike, looking for that third one. TJP in the graveyard. Well, that was a nice fadeaway on ASAP. But after all of that, Rooster will actually take the pistol. That was quite a fun one for them.
Because you can already see that Heroic are basically forcing Rooster to earn respect here. They're going to play aggressive. They're going to just try and disrespect Rooster. And they're doing it again. Cadian down mid with the flash. It's a strong start here for the CTs.
Yeah, and I think looking at the previous round as well, I'll get this a bit later. Let's see if they can convert this one. Because there are 2 Galils remaining. That's a big headshot from ADK, who stays alive for now. 1v2, trying to create some space for himself. But I think his angle's been compromised already by Shush now. Still there with the Galil, but not for long. Punctured by the Desert Eagle.
Chelios is seeing what he can find. There's a player close on the left, but Adian will stick in position. Now taking first contact. It's going to make it really awkward now for Rooster. They've got to clear the close angle, but the flash is on point. Adian hungry for more. It's Down who steals it away, and it is clinical from Heroic.
As you expect at this point, no mercy being shown, no respect being shown either. You've got to earn your respect when you come to Pro League. It's going to take more rounds to do that for Rooster. Mid to late round will be one of the big challenges for Rooster. Versus a team that will give you nothing for 3 and take everything at all opportunities. It's going to be very oppressive to try and figure things out. Being victimized for the time being, TJP will get one back. Still a minute on the clock here for Rooster. Patience can pay off if Heroic keep up this aggressive nature. It may slip up eventually, but for now they've still got information towards top mids. Down will be in position. As I say that, he is being smoked off. Fish will have to deal with things off angle on shot, but there's a gap for Down, who sees the bomb as well, picks up a second, and that is going to be crushed around for Rooster. Cannot have gaps like that in your smokes for long on Inferno, absolutely not. Terrifying loadouts in professional Counter-Strike. The Tech 9 buy. Closing the gap now are Rooster, or trying to. Tessis is ready, and again, there's a 2-man setup once more, showing presence on one side. Tessis will continue to deliver. Oh my god, he did a pirouette in the sky as he fell. Nothing doing for Rooster on this one. Opportunity to build money for Heroic. Going swimmingly for them. Oh, Netic's going to change that, though. At least we see the danger of the Tech 9. Like 12k of damage towards the end there, but the score is still 5-1 Heroic. Taking top mid then. No challenge yet from Heroic, but that'll isolate the attack. Forcing them into a channel where Shush can punish. The HE grenade as well. Tessis is just delivering frag after frag on this A bomb site. 8 kills for him. Bomb lost for the time being. ASAP looking for lurkers, stragglers. And again, every opportunity will be very punishing for Rooster.
Oh no, that's such a shame. Spot just the leg. The molly might work, but Shush comes in from the side instead. A big triple kill from Shush. And I don't mind the idea from Rooster. Rooster are going to have to make a decision. Do they want to go through this smoke?
22 seconds remain, and it's going to be Ascend. There's one flash to go. Oh, this is going to be an absolute abattoir. Great transfer from Tessis. Yabi supports as well. And Rooster simply outmatched tactically in that round.
35 seconds. Rooster preparing in the apartments, but without a flash. It's not easy to pop out the apartments here.
No, it is not. This is like a steak on a food kit table, about to get hit with a mallet. That mallet is called Heroic. There we go. It's another standard round for them. It's a rich environment, ESL Pro League, to learn lessons very quickly indeed. Now, that second kill could make all the difference here for Rooster. They've got 1:30 on the clock in a 4-on-3. Surely this is their best opportunity to convert a round that we've seen so far.
Stown gets dinked, but the initiative taken works out for him. That CT AK. Canadian's calling them out here. He doesn't think they've got the balls to fake this A play.
Hard reads. Hard headshot, though, from Netic, and there's a chance for Rooster. 3-on-2 as Stown fails on the bomb site. Cadian with 13,000. Has little to lose there. Going with the 5-7 swing, and that bomb has been planted. And oh, he's found a second one as well. He's got the distance. He's got the range for the flick. Cadian shows no mercy. Nasty work there with the 1 versus 3. So much spam with the 5-7. And he keeps that train moving. Double figures for Heroic.
I love the reaction from Cadian on the player cam too. I feel like he was like a proud younger brother looking up to his family around him, being like, you guys see that? Yeah, little smile creeps in. Oh, the way he goes through that smoke though. First kill, you understand, but then it looks so chaotic, and somehow he turns onto the second man, and the final player maybe could have stayed in mini pit, but commits to the open. Got a real chance here. No one else to help Yabi on this B side of the map. He doesn't even have nades to delay them. We'll spot them early here. Yabi, see there, spotted a little gap and is able to swing onto 2 players. He does get traded. B site open right now.
25 seconds. That's an important frag for Cadian. Bombs on the floor. Needs to be collected. No util to throw at the bomb planter. But it's a 4-on-2 for Heroic. They'll be very happy. Stown's going to be the one to push through this time. The bomb's been planted. Now down to a 2-on-2 as Heroic are taking liberties with the risk-taking. ASAP with 5 HP versus 2 players. Picks up the AWP. Still smokes up. Do they know where his position is? There was some sound made. Smoking him off now. That bomb will be touched by Shush. He's not the one of the kit. It's Tessus who needs to get onto it. ASAP does what he can, but it won't be much on this occasion. That smoke checkmating him positionally.
This could be in danger. Never mind. Cadian with a stunner.
Yeah, they've got their timings under control. Spatial awareness is peak performance for Heroic. Cadian continues his run of terror. 13 frags for him. This is exactly how it should go.
It's pretty much the hardest score you can get going up against Heroic in the group stage. They're not going to be a... Hey. TGP was around the corner. Oh, man.
You see Shush is holding a grenade in his hand as Tessus will be the bait once again. These 2-man setups from Heroic are often devastating. The timing of that smoke. Wow. Shush delivering, repositioning Tessus. That's a very deliberate gap, and it is a slaughter. They're getting mauled like a child that climbed into a lion enclosure at the zoo. 13-1 for Heroic.
And then 0-0 Nation went on to qualify all the way through the lower bracket run. So I'm excited to see what Rooster can do against some of the other teams in this group. But we are seeing the test that Heroic can offer right now. Already early damage being done in this round. 17 kills at the half for Shush, maybe even more. ASAP gets good timing. It's still a man disadvantage here for Rooster.
Waiting to see how much damage that would do. Very difficult half of Counter-Strike for Rooster, as expected. There's a chance at a second round. A rotation for Heroic now. Tessus and Yabi moving over from the B bomb site. Got more shenanigans, though, from Heroic, creating some space for themselves to make their way into the bomb site. Netic avoiding the flashes, easily sees those. Isolating the fights. There's half the information for Yabi with the sound cue. Oh! Did I see his knife out? Either way, Netic will trade and get that final kill. And it'll be 13-2. A second round after all. Let's see how much more there is in this game after the break.
This isn't bad. Aggression down mid. I like that Rooster are willing to take this risk, especially a man down. They do have a kit for the retake, but they're likely to lose this site very quickly. TJP needs to do something, and he can't get that player in the back. Always so awkward with the USP to get those sorts of frags. And they're smoked off from Banana in a 2-on-4 retake.
That's a rough one. Trying to pop Cadian in the back of the head as well. Also very rough, very difficult. Heroic playing the angles. The Cadian has been found. More work to be done. There's Util, which isn't coming up for Rooster just yet. Actually, Netic went back to deploy that into injury. His ADK was dropped. He'll be the last one to fall, Netic. Heroic will take that pistol. 14-2 then. The Heroic will offer something on this B bomb site, and there is fire to come as well. Rooster will respond to that, and Heroic are having a look at the site, but will they pull the trigger all the way? Slowly edging forward, easily avoiding that flash. I don't think they're too concerned if it is a stack. They will continue taking position on pool as well. They've got plenty of time. No bomb plant pressure just yet as TJP will fall on the bomb site. Chelios will be in CT spawn with that Desert Eagle. 1 versus 3. Got the 1v1 Jawley's looking for, but cannot finish off the job. Game point for Heroic.
Quick map point here for Heroic. And as we were saying earlier, Heroic's map pool so strong. P9's out for Rooster. Might take some risks in this round. TJP will try and move down mid. Cadian moves out with the AK to open up what could be the last round of this map.
Down he goes, Chelios, and 3 remain. ADK, ASAP, and Netic up against it now. Trying to push Mud uphill versus Heroic. Netic will have something to say about this round, and it's their turn to play some bait set up as ASAP picks up Testes. Suddenly we've got a 3-on-3. It's still a hell of a struggle for Rooster with these MP9s and 5.7s. They'll lose to B-bomb sites as well. So the end may be very close indeed for Rooster.
AK recovered by ASAP, but Cadian, well, I thought he was ready to cut off the rotate. Instead loses to that powerful MP9. Now they have a chance to try this retake, and this deep CT smoke is posing a real problem for them here. And this double stack from Heroic looks so strong.
Two-man setup so key in Counter-Strike, and it may end with a perfect one from Shush. Picking up the slack for Stown, holding position as well. Will the Molly do the rest of the job? No, ASAP standing. He's still alive. Has he got time to defuse the bomb, though? Doesn't look like it. He goes straight past it, and the GGs are typed in the chat. A lightning-fast first game from Heroic.
Big win, 16-2, exactly what we were expecting from them here. And yeah, no complaints on the Heroic front. They've come in, they've delivered with a strong start early. Exactly what they would have wanted to kick off their pro.
Somewhat different to the rest of them, so let's see what they can do with these USPs. Having a look towards the window, Testes will show some shoulder pads, and that's just about it. Some vintage clothing from him. Unplanted, nothing doing just yet. 996 HP on the server as Rooster start to move through. No frags just yet, but there's down to get dropped, and SS is not far behind him, but the numbers will be tied for a moment, but now it's turning into like almost deathmatch server as Heroic finish off the job. Took the B-bomb site for free and then took the round as well. Rooster starting on the back foot in this second game.
That means Heroic will make their move. Ollie into short, smokes towards the A site. Got that smoke to try and scale, but ASAP beats the molly, trying to do work, but Stown able to deny him with the Galil. Still a second player though. They have no idea that ADK is about to round the corner, and the bomb almost dropped there. Cadian ducks back to safety, but they're losing numbers so quickly here, Heroic. It's only Yabby left. He'll get dropped. It's a nice round from Rooster on the board early.
Nice to see as well. It shows some promise from Rooster. That's what we were looking for. Big high five.
Nades also maybe a little lacking into this round. So Heroic go back to the mid play. Fast in through short. ASAP lets the first man go, but he gets 2 in the back. And that's the bomb drop behind.
Not sure if they checked that one properly, and it is lights out for Heroic in that round. Very nice one for Rooster. Starting to show themselves on this second map then.
Ooh, is this a fast one from Heroic?
Could be trouble for ADK. trying to fall back, but Yabi is on his tail immediately, swinging with the MAC-10, but ADK will stand his ground for now, standing on the bomb site still. Try to create some space for his teammates to rotate in. There'll be grenades towards the bench, and there are a lot of players all over this bomb site for both teams. The re-smoke of the window as ASAP is dropped, but Nessa kitted the trade onto Cadian. Great spray from ADK, as it is chaos on this bomb site. 2-on-2, bomb not planted, everyone is here. But who will get the last kills? Tessa's down in the clutch, 1v2, made one. As TJP is dropped on the bomb site. Switching to a new AK. There's only 6 bullets in this one, but that'll be enough to catch Chelios jumping up, trying to elevate his position, but not fast enough. Wow.
Yes, yeah, he traded AK from one that had 5 bullets to one that had 6 bullets.
Momentum swing possible here.
Oh boy.
Have a look at this position. He could have got 2 there. The timing was a little different, but I mean, the timing was utterly excellent there. They had no idea whatsoever. Oh, this is a painful one. Very, very painful. Heroic are behind enemy lines. Talk about infiltration. Given the space to clear everybody out. The cleanup. This round is so free for Heroic. Wonderful positioning. Rooster will have to think about this one. To lose this one in such a nature, in this nature as well. Like, this was the swing round we spoke about, and Stan's just behind everyone. They're experimenting on humans. Someone call the cops. 3 remain, though, for Heroic in this round as they approach the B bomb site. So the challenge is on. Maybe a 3rd man rotating over. Might not be needed, though, for Rooster, excuse me. As Shush is now the last man standing. This is a great round for Rooster. All 5 surviving at the end.
And they are going to peek into mid. Maybe trying to take this control. SS is still here. The molly will force him out. He doesn't have a smoke, but he somehow hits a headshot. That looked like it was first bullet before he was traded. And now Heroic go over to A instead.
Posturing up on the bomb site. There'll be some jump peeking from TJP. We've seen that go wrong on Inferno. Might be a harder task here, though. There's a sudden surge from Heroic into the bomb site. Yabi having looked towards Sandwich. There are smokes up. Clock heading towards 30 seconds. Netic swinging, instant trades, and Heroic deliver on the bomb site, leaving Chelios on the flank, heading towards T-spawn. Won't be able to stop this bomb plant as he walks towards the ramp. 1 versus 3 for him. Oh, he's whiffed on Cadia. That was the chance, and now everything changes.
Still just thoroughly impressed by that shot from Tesses. Like, he was so screwed there, but he gets 1 at a minimum. It also just gives Heroic all that info. I'm glad we're seeing ASAP perform. He was their best performer at their previous Pro League. Yeah, that's just first shot. I don't think Rooster did much wrong there. And then the turnaround from Shush. Okay, spotted there. Molly, fortunately for him, bounces back, so he's okay for now. ASAP will help out with the M4. Might give something for Heroic to second guess, but the kill from Tasses certainly helps.
Oh, Yabi caught throwing grenades. So awkward for him. In the meantime, his teammates will swing from the ramp and try and deal, but that's such an awkward angle around those bricks. The burst will do the job, however. Chelios has a decision to make about this AWP, if he wants to hold on to it or not. Oh, might be cold 0 time, because look at this rotation, although he is up in the apartments now. Heading forward. We'll have some sound cues soon as well. That's a great shot on the first player. The bomb's still in the control of Heroic, though, with 50 seconds on the clock. SS has been dropped, and that's another gun to be collected as Heroic go back and forth. 2 on 2. Where will TJP go? Currently in that jungle position, looking towards the A bomb site. Could hold an angle for the cross to the site itself. Playing it safer, though. Angles will be compromised. Is that for jungle, or is it for connector? The big shot onto Cadian. Smoke lands by that connector spot, maybe looking for a short plant. And feel reasonably confident about CT with that position from TJP. And now Shush is in. The clutch grenades coming his way. Spots both, but gets swatted by the AWP. And there's a 4th round for Rooster. I doubt Heroic will be too concerned as Cadian goes very fast up towards that mid position. Chelios cannot miss shots like that when you're up against Heroic. That gives them so much position as they start to charge in. TJP Gets tagged. ADK trying to hold down this B bomb site now, but they are so surrounded so quickly. A minute 30 and it's a 3-on-5. Make it 2. Rooster are getting cold. Like they've got the bird flu. One after the other. Down they go.
Yeah, that's a shame. Chelios just having some impact in the previous round. And as you said, comes out mid and you really got to get those kills. Looked like it was a fairly advantageous fight for him. Allows Cadian just to spot him trying to retreat through connector. Bro takes so much map control elsewhere. For 11 rounds out of this T side, if possible. Always got to make sure you jump peek correctly, otherwise Cadian's going to do that to you.
Oh man, it's so satisfying but so painful at the same time, so just bear witness to a frag like that.
So a small slither of hope. That's just a great reaction from Cadian. That's what you get at this level. Ooh, poor ADK. See if they can make it 5 at the half. Utility exchange in mid. There's a lot of nades from Heroic and apparently a team flash in play. It's down and to actually deliver the frag in the end. He'll get into connector.
Tight shot for Stown, really hunting for that frag. Got to get his reload in though. A site's being compromised. Last round of the half and Rooster are getting riddled with bullets. Chelios and ADK now just the latter. All that remains in this one. 1 versus 4. Bomb getting planted. Not for you, buddy. A long road, an uphill struggle for Rooster, for ADK in this one. Almost took the silencer off there. That silencer may have compromised his position. They know where he is anyway. But how long will he stand? Not for long at all. 11 to the 4 of Rooster. Heroic have a very strong second half. We'll see how long the second half. First half. Numbers. See you after the break. I'll just stop it there. A 3-2 setup from Heroic. The 2 will have 5 players coming their way. Incendiary will be dropped, but will it be too late? Can they deliver these headshots? ADK sending it and giving lots of space for his squad. That's how you want Rooster to start this second half here. Very promising for this pistol now as they try to chase more frags, but Shush is denying all of them. Getting the reload in. Not getting the ace though, but the team will pick up the slack. That was nasty. Just when you thought it was safe to talk about promise for Rooster, Heroic say no.
They were able to beat the Incendiary. This looked fantastic. So quick that Tessus wasn't ready. Second player can't respond. The lineups. Oh no. Oh, you hate to see it. Not in slow-mo.
And then Cadian is like, give me that defuse, give me that defuse. Wants that bonus money. Captain coming in.
Wants the AWP at least once in this CT side, you know? Scrape out all the money you can.
There's that crouch to not reveal the head. Jumps up, well, stands up halfway through. So if you're not doing that at home, then you definitely should be. Come out crouching if anyone's playing near default.
Smoke down early. That means that Molly will not deny Cadian's position. You can already bet that Cadian's going to try and make a move up mid, but ASAP denies. It's down holding the underpass though, so Rooster trying to capitalize on that opening kill, end up losing a player in the process. There's more CT aggression coming.
Oh, ASAP doesn't know where to turn. So blind. Yeah, that's a duel you don't want to continue when you're carrying the bomb. Heroic playing top mid on the CT side. Standard affair for them, and what we expected as well. But again, it's a great test. One of the maximum tests, I feel like, in terms of sheer aggression for a team from a more remote region. Playing against Heroic on maps like Mirage. ADK then, 1 versus 3 with some bomb retrieval to do. Looking for the stylish 1D. Nothing doing there. 10-round deficit then for Rooster as Heroic are 2 from victory.
Won't do much either, so maybe a chance for Rooster to pounce now.
Standard affair from Testes. Pop the smoke up, fall back, and lead them in his direction as they walk into a crossfire. Heroic's protocol was very, very interesting to study as they move into position for a split of the A-bomb site. Heroic are absolutely ready, as they have been from start to finish. Full control from Heroic. 30 seconds remain for Rooster. And again, this is, I think, maybe the more challenging part of the round for an underdog team. The mid to late round, very late round now, as they try to solve many, many problems. Yabby with the continuation spray. How CJP rounds that corner and gets something, I don't know. Acadian is here to trade. The bomb's been lost, and maybe the round has as well. Indeed it has. Heroic with a strong victory from start to finish. Never under threat, really, versus Rooster. And again, looking at the disparity in the ranks, that's exactly how it should be.
Yeah, convincing win for Heroic to start their Pro League campaign here in Group B. They should have some tougher tests down the line, but exactly what we wanted to see from them, starting things strong in the group stage. A Rooster, more chances to come. They will take this as a learning opportunity against one of the best teams in the world. Heroic, very well-rounded, pretty much every player showing up. Exactly what we expected to see from them.